What is going on, guys? Goose here, man. Come back at you in the video. I'm going to start ramping up my Saints videos as training camp is starting Thursday, so it's time to start shifting my channel more towards the New Orleans Saints. So I'm going to go over this. I'm going to go over every single game that they play, minus the preseason. So one a day. So today we're going to start with the opening game against the Houston Texans. So they finished 11-5 in the AFC South, qualified for the playoffs, but then they lost in the opening divisional round. So, of course, Deshaun Watson is the quarterback for them, and Bill O'Brien is the head coach. So, last year, they were middle of the road as you go by total offense and defense. Offense, they ranked 15th, and defense, I think they ranked 12th. So they were middle of the road, which is good. That's not bad at all. So they're middle of the road, offense and defense. And like I said, they're led by Deshaun Watson. Their quarterback, he's been a good player for them. Of course, Lamar Miller's a running back. Of course, they have DeAndre Hopkins and Will Fuller. Will Fuller was injured last year. He was on pace for a good year when he went down. I think he had 400 or 500 yards receiving. Then when he went down with an injury, that ended his season. And of course, on defense, they're led by J.J. Watt and Jadeveon Clowney, two beasts on defense that can just sack the quarterback. Jadeveon Clowney did not get a contract. I believe he's going to play with a franchise tag, which is kind of surprised that they didn't lock him up. You want to lock guys like that up, like Jadeveon Clowney, because he's a very good defensive player. You can't afford to let him go if you're the Houston Texans. So it will be interesting to see if they can strike a deal with Jadeveon Clowney in the offseason. I think he's going to play for the franchise tag for 1 year. Of course, going over to the New Orleans Saints, they finished 13-3, qualified for the NFC Championship game, and they lost to the Los Angeles Rams. Of course, led by All-Pro quarterback Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas. Key acquisition was Jared Cook in the offseason. I think is really going to help the Saints and the red zone offense. Something that really lacked last year because they didn't have that tight end that they go to tight end in the red zone that can free up other players if they get open, like Michael Thomas. When you get in the red zone, teams double team Michael Thomas, and you had to rely on other players that just didn't get the job done. So hopefully with Jared Cook, it can open up a lot of more passing opportunities for the Saints in the red zone. And on defense, we're led by Cameron Jordan, Sheldon Rankins, Malcolm Brown, and Marcus Davenport. Now Rankins and Davenport were injured. Rankins was injured last year in the Philadelphia game, so he probably won't be ready till October, I think I read. And then Marcus Davenport injured his toe, so hopefully he'll be ready to go by season starts. I don't think Marcus Davenport will be ready for the training camp for Thursday, and David Onyemata was also injured last year, so the Saints have some players that are injured. Hopefully we can get them back before training camp ends and preseason begins, and get them healthy for the first game of the season, which is really all that matters, is being healthy for that first game of the year. And on defense, they're led by Marshawn Lattimore is probably their best cornerback, and linebackers they got Anzalone, Demario Davis, A.J. Klein. So excuse me. And in the draft, the Saints drafted. They went and drafted. They got Eric McCoy out of Texas A&M, which is probably going to be their starting center. And then they got Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and Saquon Hampton, which I think those two players. I think they might get some playing time especially the special teams. But I think Chauncey Gardner-Johnson has a better chance of playing over Hampton. Not every down. I don't think either one will play every down, but I think they'll play a lot of third down situations, and maybe coming for breathing, stuff like that. So I think both those players expect to play a lot, especially in the special teams. And going over to the Houston Texans, going over their draft, I think they have like 7 guys they drafted this past year. Saints only drafted 5 because we didn't have every draft pick. They got Titus Howard, Lonnie Johnson. Titus Howard was an offensive tackle out of Alabama State. Lonnie Johnson was a cornerback out of Kentucky. Then they got Max Sharping, another offensive tackle. Then Then Kylie Warren, a tight end of San Diego State, and Charles Aminu from defensive end from Texas, Xavier Crawford, a quarterback from Central Michigan, and Kalen Gillespie, a running back from Texas A&M. So they had a full boat of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 7 picks. They had 7 picks in the draft. So we'll see if any of those players can make an impact on their team this year. But so, like I said, this is the Monday night game. It opens up the year, and like I said, at the end of these videos, I make for every game I'm gonna do a prediction. Of course, I'm going to pick the Saints in this game. It's Monday night at home. I think the Saints will be victorious. I think they're going to win probably by about 10 to 14 points. I think it's going to be. I think it will be a very close game. I think Houston's a very good team. So I think the Saints. I think the Saints are going to come out, and I think they're going to win this game at home Monday night in the Dome. Open the season off. Look for the Saints to win this game. I think 10 to 14 points. I think it's going to be a very close game. I think the Saints will actually win this game by 10 to 14. As always, guys, thank you guys for watching. Like what you see, like what you hear, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up, and I'll talk to you next time.